I know grill season is upon us, and I'm gonna dive into Jackson grills today, show you the pros, the cons, the differences between the Lux line and the Supreme line, why it's a great alternative to I would say a premium but budget barbecue in our world. We started Jackson Grills, and again, we don't have anything on the floor that we wouldn't personally have in our houses. I have a Jackson grill myself, as do many others in the store. Actually, I think that guy right there has got one too. You got a Jackson grill?
No, I do.
That guy's got a Jackson grill. And the new line, the Jackson Lux Black Edition grill, all new compound, streak-free finish, I might add, and it is sexy. Take a look at that. Which do you think looks sexier on your deck? So cool to see some new technology, some new thinking in there. Looks like they cleaned up the dial there on the thermometer as well. I'm digging that, all black. Pumped to have these. Pretty close contender if you're talking a very reasonable upcharge to go to the black direction. Also, a new accessory by Jackson Grills, the Griddle. Replaces your large grate, but the griddle replacement there, a little drippings tray on the front, and they got a really sweet design that's been worked into the top there. I gotta say, nothing better than barbecuing bacon, eggs, and pancakes on your grill. Black or standard stainless? So we love them, and there's a reason it's where we start. And when I say it's a premium grill, it's gonna give you the longevity, the warranties, the performance long-term, and you got good coverage on any part replacements when the warranties run out. 17 years, I had a customer come in, 17 years he's been burning his grill, changed out some diffuser plates and some burners. He was fired right back up again. So just a testament to what these things will do. It's not like a big box store brand where they are cheap tin crappy wheels that are all wobbly like the office desk chair nobody wants to sit in. Jackson Grills, doesn't matter if you're in the Supreme line or the Lux line, all stainless steel bodies through and through, the heads and the carts. Casters, rivets, welding, grill grate, rotisserie burners, the rotisseries themselves, all stainless steel with the exception of a couple little igniters and bezels that'll be a different material, which is very unique in the industry. You're not gonna see that kind of thing. But let's do a deep dive. Follow me. The Jackson Lux line, 708 square inches of cooking surface, and I got the 700 Supreme right here. But let's do a deep dive, and I'm gonna show you the differences and why you may wanna consider going from the Lux to the Supreme. Lux line, premium stainless steel in the head. It is going to a lesser stainless steel on the body, all to hit a price point that is desirable. Again, it's still a top-notch grill. You can just see what they did to hit that budget price point. Do I like it? Do I not? Well, the important parts, which are taking a beating and abuse in the cooking box, are using that premium stainless steel. 7mm cooking grates, and I'm gonna highlight this. A big thing in the box stores is you are just not gonna be able to swap out parts. Your plates are welded in, your burners are welded in. Oftentimes they're owned by the big hedge funds, and they got like a 3 to 5 year buy cycle. And they're just cheap enough to entice you to get another one. They're just flimsy enough and built to the point where they're gonna last that 3 to 5 years without problems. It's just not our motto. I don't wanna see you throwing your barbecue out every 3 to 5 years and getting a new one. You know, we're all about going green here. Spend a little bit more, and it's not a lot. Like a grill of this caliber, you're talking maybe $300 to $500, I would say, more to go to a grill like this versus a big box store brand. And you get to back up a local barbecue store. They're going to back you up with parts, service, support, delivery, building these things. But let's dive in. We got the diffuser plates here. I will note, good quality, single piece, all bent. A little bit flimsy in my opinion on the downside. But again, you're getting into a great price point grill. And if you're comparing apples to apples with a grill from a box A store, there's going to be no comparison. You're going to be dealing with inferior products, coated products, likely not even stainless steel. So biggest wear item. These guys, of course, they live in a harsh environment, always super hot, and oftentimes they are welded right into the units if you go to a big box store. So these guys here, it really is a matter of pulling that guy out, swapping a new one in. These are warranted. I think it's 10 years in this grill in the limited lifetime warranty, but super easy to swap out. Good weight to it, I would say. And this is what you're going to see in the premium grill line. There's not really any flair, any pizzazz, especially if you get over into the luxury or premium grills, but they do a good job. They diffuse the heat, and standard stuff you're going to find in a grill of this caliber. In these lines here, it's all going to be accessories. Of course, you get into the luxury or like the premium luxury lines. I'm talking like the Ferraris and the Mercedes of barbecues. You're going to be able to put a sear burner directly into the grills. You're going to have divided heat zones. So there is a few things that you're missing in these guys, but again, if you're aiming for that price point that Jackson Grills nails with perfection, I would say, you're gonna hit the marks on this guy. My honest opinion, it doesn't matter if you're driving a Pinto or a Ferrari, you're still getting from A to B. It's just gonna get there with a little bit more style. So that's where you end up. I would say there's not a lot of frills. Like, it's a good looking grill. It's all stainless steel, fully welded grease tray. And you know, it hits the marks on all the points you'd be looking at for a grill that's gonna last some time. First, we gotta feel the cooking grade. So 7mm stainless steel tubing. These guys are, they're pretty hefty. I wanna say it's probably 15, 18 pounds. Serious ping. You can hear that tone that tells you it's heavy. You're gonna get the rotisserie included in this guy. You got the rotisserie ceramic burner capable of 1,000 degrees. Pro tip, if you're using the rotisserie ceramic burner, lift your top tray up or you are gonna melt the stainless steel bars on this guy. And that's pretty much the same on all barbecues of that style. Want to be mindful. And it tucks up there. It's got a second little tray. Makes it really easy just to pop that guy in there, and it's up in the resting location. Of course, that handles with a lid opened or closed. So there's the Lux. Again, it's a good looking grill for what it is. Get to the Supreme line. This guy here is a serious grade above the Lux line. You can tell just from the weight of it. So you're not here, of course. Come on down to 1089 Braidwood Road in Courtenay. If you want to touch and feel one of these things, if you're online, you'll have to take my word for it. I want to say the grill's probably 50 pounds or so heavier going to the Supreme line. And the easiest way to distinguish tapered hood, meaning multiple angles, versus the rounded hood. And you can tell just looking at it. Check out that sheen in there. Move into that guy. Ooh, yeah. So let's give it a little twist test. Like, it's a solid grill, no doubt, but you go to this guy, way heavier lid. You're more solid for sure. And let's do a little hit test. Notice no deflection when I'm doing that. Like, it's solid. Tell it's lighter, but they've rounded the lid, so you got quite a bit of strength in this guy still. Let's insert a big box store brand and see how much that hood deflects. You can really see where the quality of materials is put, and why there's really no comparison, and why you're gonna be replacing 2, 3, 4 grills before you run out of a life of a Jackson grill. They really are awesome. These guys here, so really is all the same components, but you're going to a 9mm cooking grate now. So substantially heavier. Let's line these guys up side by side. So you can see there, way heavier stainless steel tubing. Your diffuser plates, you can just pick them up and already you can tell it's a way heavier grade product. And if I put them side by side, they'd be the same. Burner tubes as well. Again, everything is heavier. You can tell right away that they're just way more solid. These guys as well, they're gonna come standard with the rotisserie, standard with the rotisserie burner in the back there, controlled with its own igniter, and then the optional sear burner, which you can also put on the Lux version. A little bit of a side pop-out shelf. Pull that guy out, put the burner in, or you replace the whole side shelf if you want it in the Lux model. But they are prepared for the accessories. You can see they got a little tee off right back in there that'll hook off, run out into the side burner. In this case, the sear burner. They've also got a double side burner you can add on there. Another cool thing when you get into any premium grills, you can also get the grill heads separate from the carts, which means that you can throw these grills into an outdoor kitchen if you ever plan on doing that. And where we start in the outdoor kitchens is the Jackson Supreme line. If you're investing the money into a kitchen, you don't want to be half-assing it on a grill. That would be a shame. You know, when you're getting into these, you're still talking $340, $500 grills, really depending on the size of it. When you're talking a $15,000 or a $20,000 kitchen island or more even. But I would argue that if you're going to a bigger, fancier kitchen, go with the fancier grill. Maybe ease off on some kitchen accessories. We also design custom outdoor kitchens, fully rendered by an architect in-house, We can sit down, design it, pick all the features. Fridges, of course, sinks, that's a beverage center, but sinks are often a common one. Lighting, electrical, there's all kinds of things you can incorporate into an outdoor kitchen. Really take advantage of that outdoor space. Back to the Lux line and the Supreme line. So you can pull these heads out, barbecue head. It can go into a kitchen if you're not keen on the carts. One of the things I would say is soft close on a Lux model. It's pretty awesome. You know, little features like that make a big difference. And when it comes down to one of my pet peeves in the industry is casters. You can tell the barbecue is a piece of S when they have a cheap, flimsy, solid plastic caster. Like they save 16 cents on their car insurance. And I don't know, you add that up by like 4, they save like $5 on the grill. And at the end of the day, it's just always snagging up on your deck boards and is just gonna bust apart. Even on their Lux line, you can see it's a little lighter duty, but all stainless steel, and it's got a big thick rubber edge on the tire, so it's gonna absorb a beating. And let's double check, actually. I'm not sure if the Lux has a soft close. No, that's an answer, no. Come on, guys. So downside, the Lux does not have a soft close cart. The Supreme line does though. Oh, super soft. And of course the rollout tray for your propane, if that's the direction you're going. Another big plus you're gonna see in the Jacksons is your convertibility between natural gas and propane. They are just an accessory kit to convert. Oftentimes you're gonna find in the big box stores, they are set to propane or natural gas, which is a pain in the ass because every 5 to 7 years, stats say in Canada, you're gonna be in a new house. You're not gonna be able to convert it because the big box store brands welded their orifices right into the grill. So pet peeve of mine as well, we hear that all the time. People coming in, can you convert this? Big plus, fully welded drippings tray. So if you get to maintain this guy or keep it clean, it will accumulate before it overflows and runs out of seams. It's a big one to see in just folded and tacked. And then your main one, your drippings tray out the back, again, fully welded, super easy to pull out and clean it more often on the back end. Final tip, there's multiple sizes in these guys in the Lux and the Supreme line. Starts with the big granddaddy, the 850. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 burners and a rotisserie burner for the rear. 5 zones. You go to the 700, you got 4 zones, 1, 2, 3, 4, plus your rotisserie burner, and then side control as well. Igniters are built right into your, not that one, that's the rotisserie, right into your main knobs. Then you got the backup igniter here as well, because of course those ones live a tough life with the knob igniters. That's the Lux 700, so same size. Then we go down to the 550. This is probably our most popular size. If you don't have a lot of friends, the 550 is great because, well, if you don't have a lot of friends, you don't need the square inches, you just don't. But you know, you're still gonna be able to fit 10 burgers on that thing. You'll fit like 6 to 8 steaks, or 2 if you're me, depending on the size. And then even a step down. Now they don't make this in the Supreme line, but the Lux line, they have a 400, which is a 2-zone. And then of course you get into your portable grills. This one's on a pedestal, but more for camping and smaller, more portable activities. It's got the handles on the sides so you can drag that guy around. So that's pretty much the full lineup of Jackson. Again, I would consider it a premium grill and one of our go-tos in the budget side of things. Even though with the Supreme line, you're getting up into the $3,500, $4,000 plus range, and it hits a premium price point. You know, is it the best value? It does a pretty good job if you're considering budget, I'd say. There is some other lines you can consider, like getting into like a Blaze LTE if you're into the American products. Blaze Prelude is the baseline entry, and I would consider at that point Jackson a better grill, even though Blaze has the lifetime warranty. If you want the accessories, Prelude does not have them and can't put them on. That starts in the LTE line. That's a different conversation. I'd say as soon as you step over to the Blaze, you're getting into the more luxury side of the grill market. And there's a conversation for that, which we'll have. Like, follow, subscribe, share this video if it was any value to you at all and you're looking into getting a new grill this season. Jackson Grills, top notch. Definitely recommend it. And come on down to the store. If you're not near us, appreciate the watch on the video. Everybody have a good day.